I say it again. Modern woman, what's up with you? What's going on? It seems like maybe things aren't going according to plan. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? Look, I'm not going to do too much today. I know yesterday, I was going off, putting out valuable information. And the mic's on here. And I kind of went kind of hard. So I just wanted to take the opportunity today, in the iconic words of, the notorious Conor McGregor, to apologize for absolutely nothing. You're going to get that work today too. What you think this is? You thought I was going to go easy on you? Absolutely not. Yesterday was the beginning. Man, I'm just that. Listen, we got some things to discuss. First of all, first and foremost, shout out to my new subscribers, old school subscribers of my TikTok family. Wolfpack, what's good? You thought I was going to forget? Absolutely not. Man, we're getting this down to a script and a science. Let me tell y'all something. All the studying you've been doing, researching the kind of men that you want, trying to figure out what exact super Chad or super Tyrone Negro, you know what I'm saying, that you can fathom from all these traits, from all the men that you like. You haven't found them yet, but now we're on to you. So even those of y'all that are sitting in the background who aren't bad females, your women out here kind of lost, you're trying to figure it out. You sat back in the background too long. There's got to be some approaching being done, and y'all are doing too much studying. And with all the studying being done, it's gotten you nowhere near closer to your overall objective. I hope that's not that. You still have no man. And not only that, you've pushed your men out overseas. Now you got, you know what I'm saying, the Turks, the Germans, you know what I'm saying? You got the Filipina, all these different women that are going to be able to experience American men because you've pushed them out of the country. Now, it's not just you. We're mainly going over there for economics. We got to make sure that we get our money right. We like to get most bang for buck. So it's never about women. But you also need to have the option of having great women, that will respect you and treat you like the provider and protector that you are. You might have women out here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can kind of put yourself in a place where you're too masculine for the men you want, and the men in your DMs and the men pandering to you, you don't want them at all. Perplexing. Listen, I'm not even going to hold y'all, today. I want to get this walk on, get out here early. It's been warmed up. I can feel it in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of wind. It's not bitter cold. It's right on time. Is that mic on? Okay, yeah. Well, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to remind y'all that while y'all are so upset online and whining and crying and shedding tears, don't act like you didn't know. You've heard about the wall. You laughed about it. You thought it was a joke. You thought that, okay, well, that doesn't apply to me. I'm aging different. That doesn't apply to me. It's a different generation. That doesn't apply to me. I've done all these different things to counteract the wall. I've got my bachelor's and or master's degree and supreme amount of debt with high interest. I've gotten my first home buyer home or whatever, with high amount of interest. I've got my Mercedes Benz. I've been going to the gym somewhat, but I've got my BBL, or at least scheduled to get a BBL in whatever country you got to go to, and risk my life for it, right? What do they mean? I got the latest lace front on. I got the baby hairs, baby hairing on my forehead. What? I got my nose in the air. Like my, S don't stink. What is it? What could it be? Why don't men want me? Well, the Jezebel spirit, no matter how much she tries to disguise herself and be a chameleon, that Jezebel spirit can't be, you say it can't be covered up. You can't fool nobody. We can always see the Jezebel on you. You know what I'm saying? We'll see it a mile away. And a lot of y'all are really, maybe not even really knowing it. Some of you could possibly be victims of a narcissistic man. But most of y'all are covert narcissistic women. Now, some of you, like I said, could be victims, picked up on some traits of the narc that you were with, and you don't really realize it. You think that you're strong and independent when really you're a victim, and you're walking around with your battle scars all over you. So, there's that. Because I don't want y'all thinking that running around here, think about what you're saying when you say masculine energy. You're literally trying to find a way to gaslight, with words, a way of saying that you need to operate like a man and move like a man. And you're not only doing that, but you're gaslighting us and trying to convince us that it should be okay. No, you should not move like the men that you've been with. Men that love women can see the scars on you, however that man interprets it. He could interpret it as, you being super masculine as a defense mechanism from all the men that you've been with that have traumatized you. And he knows, walk a little bit further, he knows that you're just trying to call yourself strong, independent, and tough and seem tough because you're super wounded. And it's just a shield, it's just a shield, it's just a mask, trying to, but that means a lot of trauma underneath all that. So it's not going to work. So, just any kind of frame or framing your life about being, an adult, which is being independent, strong, any adult that's adulting it, that's what it is. But you guys are out here, you done ran away with it. And listen, we're not denying that you have DMs. We're sure that you have DMs from a bunch of different guys, but they're not suitors. Might be options, might be one night stands, but they're not suitors. And you know this. And you know this. They're not the guys you want. The guys you want are guys like me going overseas. And, you got Yingling over there and all the rest of them just waiting with arms wide open. Pun intended. Listen. We don't want any problems, okay? We get it. You had it sewed up, man. Life was great. You were taking advantage of the system. I was watching a video of a woman the other day where she was talking about it's so much easier for a woman to be unemployed and get those benefits while also using her cooter cat to get more benefits from guys, and she has more time on her hands and stuff of that nature. That could be the case in America. And while there should be shame with having that type of personality, there is none. And since there is no shame with you guys, best believe that we're going to have to carry that shame for you with secondhand shame and move on to better waters. And it's no hard feelings. Look, listen, you got to look at it from our point of view, okay? Listen, social media has fooled you, and y'all try to fool us. You get on social media with your filters, your lace fronts, your fake eyebrows, your makeup on. Then you're using the body morphers, making your waist a little bit smaller or whatever else you need to do. They even have face morphers on there to make their faces smaller. There's even filters on TikTok that gives the women a glam filter, which makes them look good no matter how bad looking they look, right? So you guys are getting online and you need social media, and social media is feeding you this endless loop of you're independent, you're strong, you need no man. But you're not even paying attention to the fact that you're getting online looking for validation from a male. It don't matter if it's a man. It don't matter if it's a male. You're just looking for validation from men while also competing with other women. And I don't think that you guys are really noticing the amount of misandry that you are putting out. Now, if you don't know what misandry is, it's the opposite of misogyny. Y'all are literally, getting out here hating men. You're putting out man hate, and it's not good and healthy for you. And it's not good and healthy for the women that are looking up to you, that are watching your channels, you as content creators. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Keep doing what you're doing. Some of the women are waking up. We have this thing now where I'm seeing a lot of women promoting the passport sisterhood. And even though they're over there, stumbling a little bit, but that's how you get started. You get over there, you got some people making some way. And this gives y'all options, right? It gives y'all options like we have options. You can go overseas. You can see what it's like. You can see what your options are over there. And then you can make an, decision. And you can also maybe run into a passport bro over there or something like that. I'm definitely advocating for these women that are traveling around, as long as they're not traveling around looking for passport bros to gaslight and start arguments with. You know what I'm saying? That defeats the purpose. Why go overseas and start arguments with guys that you can just start arguments with here in America? It don't make any sense. But if you're going over there, exploring your options, seeing the world, I told y'all, and all passport bros would agree, that we want y'all to do so. We don't want y'all to be stuck here in America. We want you to explore your freedom as well. It's not a competition, though. Not at all. It's not a competition. But we definitely want you guys to go around and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I know you guys see the writing on the wall. And maybe that's the reason for the passport sister movement as well. But let me tell you something. Guys like me, handsome, select guys, you know what I mean, that have their stuff together or getting their stuff together, we're not going to take the scrap options that are given to us. We're going to definitely take ourselves and our talents overseas. We're going to definitely look for best options. And, like I said, as far as, economics go and money, man, your money goes a long way over there. And the women are treating you like kings over there, like royalty. Man, you have women over there, spots like Germany, Thailand, the Philippines. You have women over there in these areas that are awaiting for high level, select, handsome men like yourself. And, I've said it before, why would you stay in a land where you're treated like a peasant when you can go to some different lands where you're treated like a king? And you guys aren't even thinking about like healthcare and things of that nature. You guys right now, if something were to go really wrong with your health or someone in your family, a lot of y'all don't have yourselves covered. You go overseas, your money go longer, healthcare is a lot cheaper, which is something that you can look for. You ain't got to go over there and take whatever you get. You can look around for whatever country has the best healthcare, the lowest crime rates, and the best options for singles. So you're not like stuck in a country where you're dealing with what you have. You can just decide, where do you want a digital nomad to? Where do you want a passport bro to? Where do you want an expat to? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Women of America, I get it. You're seeing your retirement options going out the window. Your plan Bs, so to speak, your cleanup guys, or even the guys that you would want, if they're not even, well, they're still cleanup guys because you've given the best of times and the worst of times to Pookie and Ray Ray, Brady and Brad. So, you're looking for this cleanup guy, but what y'all need to understand, if y'all are traveling as well and your passport sisters, you might meet a passport bro out there. Maybe there's a passport bro that's missing that American thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, but maybe they would. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they would. Maybe you might run into one while you're on vacation, thinking about becoming a passport sister. And you see a bro out there living his best life. You run into him at a club or a bar. You chat it up. You think, well, this might be a good option. Maybe I should do this. Just do better. You don't want to just be online complaining. If you don't like the options in America, then do what we're doing and go expand abroad. But don't just be sitting here complaining about the men that you claim that you don't want. Go ahead and do what you got to do to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Travel abroad. Get yourself an African man. Get yourself, you know, an Indian man. Get yourself, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself somebody from London or Australia. Do whatever you want to do. Just leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Go on ahead and travel abroad. Do what you need to do. Maybe you'll find the man of your dreams in another country. Just escape the matrix. You seem really upset. And that's really where a lot of our reason for leaving, outside of the cost of living being cheaper, y'all seem really upset. And it's really hard to be a happy man in an upset world. This guy over here. Well, I don't want you to be upset. We want you to go ahead and do like us and move like us and be happy. Listen, we're seeing it all over the place, man. It's one crying video after another, passive aggressive video after another woman, just punching the air. You know what I'm saying? It's getting sad to watch. Now the content's good, and let me say, chef's kiss. Because when you're a content creator and you got women who are looking to go viral, there's women online that are talking about they don't even wipe their butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll do whatever to go viral. These are the women that we're dealing with. They'll do whatever to get their videos to. And this, listen, when you have content creators or women seeking attention like this in the States, how could you ever think that this person's going to ever be loyal and just, be satisfied with just you? When women are on social media, it's almost an instant giveaway that there's something you're going to be dealing with and there's some trauma there. Because yes, it's great to have women on social media, but it's not great to be dating or seeing them. Because what I've noticed is a lot of women on social media don't seem to know how to turn it off. They can't separate the two. That's why a lot of them get they make these weird assumptions about me. Like, they assume that I'm this, that, and a third, but it's social media. I'm putting out content in a way that's entertaining to my audience. If you see me in person, you know what I'm saying? I am a father first. You know what I'm saying? I'm always having a good time. It's not the same, but most women online, they care more about their online image than their in-person image. That's why when they meet guys, they act like shit. They're taking pictures on dates, really for their Instagram and TikTok. They feel comfortable enough to talk junk about us online, and they think we're going to still date them. It's just a lot of misandry going on for no reason, but they still want us to lay with them. So, you guys, about semen retention, taking some time off, running these streets, the STD rates are sky high. A lot of women out here with the bumps and all kind of stuff, dude. Some of you guys, younger guys are gonna make the mistake of messing around with a woman you think looks really hot, and you think you're getting really lucky. And this woman right here is thinking she's getting lucky too, catching some guy that nobody's gonna believe that she messed with outside of town, way outside of town, with a fake name. They are trifling like that, bro. There's stories like this all over the internet, man. There's stories of, guys getting even worse. You know what I'm saying? Guys getting even worse, getting a germ, and the chick just sitting there like she don't care. Now, some of these are skits. But some of these guys sound like they're about to break down in tears. I'm not quite sure. So you need to understand, you're out here running around, you're having an intimate moment with some woman who really ain't thinking about you like that. You're just a tool. Get your money, what I'm saying? Get a little extra, D, and then leave. These American women think like this, where you can go somewhere where women are rubbing your back, if you've been out working all day, walking around, they'll rub your feet, they'll jump in the shower, wash your back, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? And they don't ask for much. Here's the thing about what they're trying to make a point of in the States. These women are only doing it for retirement plans. But here's the thing about it. You're talking about they're trying to get a green card to get in the States, or they want your money. Well, how are y'all proving that y'all are any different? And how are you proving that you're a better quality? No, you're doing the same thing. You're basically just wanting a retirement plan. You want somebody to cash app you so you can pay your bills. That's why you want deposits for dates. So while y'all, but see, here's the thing about it. While y'all are over here trying to do this and that and hustle us out of our money and resources, even though they might be over there doing somewhat similar, they still have good family values. They have good family values. Most of them are religious. I gotta get up out of here, man. Saved from that, man. Pile of dog poop over there. Check my shoes. Whew, safe. But yeah, man. Listen, we're just gonna go explore options where women have Christian values. You know what I'm saying? They're going to church. I know you see some of the Filipino women on there getting kind of raunchy in some of their videos they're posting, but those are the younger Filipino women. They're trying to go viral. Okay, so when you're seeing them posting, you know, booty shots and all this stuff, and you know, Filipinos talking about sugar daddies and all, that's not. Listen, there's women looking for sugar daddies here. Okay, they're all trying to get on it. They all want to get paid. That's that. Listen, you just got to go over there and look for the right woman like you would do here. But when you look up the STD rates there, according to the stats, you look up how women over there are fit and friendly. You look up, you know, how they're family orientated. You'll probably be happier or better off, or think less about, you know, working with one of them and expanding with one of them, you know, helping them out, than putting, you know, $500 deposits down for a date with one of these American women where the Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, and first date type of, you know, venues ain't good enough for her. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I appreciate y'all. A little warm-up video, getting my day started. Now I'm saying back on here in a little bit. You know how I do. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. Remember, share the live. Share the live. I mean, share it to your, you know, send it to your other phone. Send it to your spouse, your sneaky link. Share it to your Snapchat. Most importantly, share it to your